Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and are making some really good trades. And let's get on another day of GME analysis here. And pretty lackluster day. I mean, it was down 2.93%, undoing a little bit of the gains that we got from yesterday's reversal. To me, this is only natural. We had a nice little, I guess, a breakout from this downsloping trend line on the RSI. Let's get on the smaller time frames here. Maybe the 4 hour. Or actually, no, we'll stay on the 1 hour. All right, we'll stay on the 1 hour. All right, and you got a breakout from this downsloping trend line too. So maybe we'll come back down and actually retest it all the way down here. If it actually comes back down and retests it and enters the buy area, that would be perfect setup. That would be like a final flush out because once you get big breakouts, people get very bullish and they start buying. Then you get that drop, right? You get a fizzle out, it drops, and it goes even lower, but it retests the trend line, right? And then you get ultimately the rally that comes afterwards. But I still think that we're gonna be chopping about. I think it's gonna be something like this, and eventually we'll get that sharp rise higher. But I think we'll get more chop but a trend towards the upside, right? So because I still think that the small caps will perform here, although we did get a bit of a down day today, and they're kind of down a little bit right now. But I could always be wrong, right? I can always be wrong, and the small caps end up getting a big drop, and the yields rise sharply higher, which they are rising right now, right? We're getting a little bit of some upside here in the 20-year, and the DXY is pushing higher. Well, it's down right now, right? But still, it had an update today, and it made another high. So at one point, if the DXY breaks these highs here at the 106.49, and we go to like 101. 106.55 or 106.6, and it invalidates this pattern, we got a really, really bearish, scenario on our hands, not only for like GameStop, but like for the market as a whole. But again, I'm following all these things and seeing how the small caps react because GME is following the small caps. When we have an update in the small caps, we have an update in GameStop as well. Didn't stop AMC though. AMC was up 3.5%. But overall, the trend for me remains the same. I think in the short term we're gonna get some upside, but it's gonna be volatile, and it doesn't mean that we can't dip lower and like I said, retest this buy area that I have here, which we haven't tagged. And someone was actually asking me, like, what's your win loss ratio? So it doesn't like not win loss ratio. How correct am I? So I'm not always correct. I get things wrong all the time, but I use Elliott Wave to give us some potential calculations where we can get some nice targets here. Sometimes we nail it to the T, and sometimes we miss by a mile, or we get like pretty darn close, and it still ends up playing out, right? So for GameStop, I had a buy area down here, right? And we tagged it to like the penny, right? My order obviously was not down here, right, at 22.80. I wasn't longing here. I was longing, right around here, right around $23.50, I think, was where I entered my initial position in GameStop. And then I wrote it up, right? And I took some profits before we started dropping back down. Now I have another position, right? I'm not trying to be cute. Like I said, I just want to get in and wait. So I'm in at like 24 something is where is my entry. And then if it drops, so be it. I'll add to my position. But I really think we have potential for more upside in GameStop. So yeah, it's unfortunate that we got a little bit of a down day today. But again, every day can't be an update. And we'll take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hours actually showing some bullish dual band strength index numbers. You have a 14 and a -1, but you're starting to cut back into red money flow, and that's bearish, right? That could ensue a bearish trend towards the downside if it does not recover. And then we can take a look at the daily time frame. The daily time frame I really like. The daily time frame, now you're starting to shift back up. Money flow is curling back up, and you got a momentum wave that's curling in. So if you get a green dot tomorrow, a green dot confirmation of a low, that would be very bullish for GameStop, and you would actually have a nice rally that should come on the daily time frame, and you should continue up. And then take a look at the wave edge on the 4 hour and daily time frame. So daily time frame, there's no new green or red crosses, nothing new lately. I was actually taking a look at the 4 hour. You don't have anything going on here. 1 hour time frame, you got a green cross at the lows. You got a small little rally, but now it's retesting, retesting this trend line once again, and it's trying to hold it as support. So, we should see more upside soon. And if you do see some upside, you got some technical resistances here, right? You got a nice little down sloping trend line. But my Elliott wave count brings us higher. So again, we should go higher technically. And there you go. You got some selling today. You got some selling at, or was it today? Yeah, it was today. You got a little bit of a rally. Then you saw in the 12 minute, you saw like whales or whoever. I say whales, but like I guess a big player started selling GameStop here at $25. Maybe it's the shorts. Maybe they're trying to keep it down under, pinned under. I'm not too sure. Same thing on the 6 minute. You can see dip buyers came in. Now they're starting to short it, and it's just essentially inside of this range, right? You're stuck between $23.50 to $25.80, and this just hasn't been too much price action or too much stuff going on. At the 1 minute, I guess we're looking at the 1 minute now. At the 1 minute, you got some buying right at the close. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, like I'm not basing a long-term trade on the minute charts. I'm just giving you guys some analysis for those of you, I guess, who are nervous or have a position. Some people are asking me, that they have positions. I read the comments. I read all the comments. Someone's saying like they got hypothetically, what would you do if you have an entry at $29, right? So $29, if you entered there, you'd be down 17%, right? So that's still not that much. If we dip down to the into the buy area here, and if I was in that position and I was down like tremendously, although I wouldn't hold on to, I don't think I could hold on to a trade that long personally, but down that much. But hey, if you're gonna diamond hands it and you're gonna be down in this buy area, not financial advice. Yeah, I would add to my position to bring my average down, but it all depends on your risk tolerance, your capital. What is it? Are you doing what's best for you in terms of like, like your financial well being? Are you going all in? Are you mortgaging your house for GME? I mean, those. I hope you're not doing that, but we'll see. We'll see how the coming months treat GameStop. I mean, I'm just following the small caps right now, and to me, I think the IWM is going to have some upside. You're still in this 1-2, 1-2, 1-2 count, and you should be getting out of this rut here. And we did get a dip today, and we are seeing a little bit of selling in the after hours, after the market closed, but it's starting to recover just a bit. So we'll see how everything ends up tomorrow morning. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.